Hello, my name is Ivana, and today we'll be doing the Calculus Fill It Up Extra Credit project. So right now, I'll be scooping up sand into this cylinder-like bottle and graphing the height on the graph. I will be continuing to scoop sand for a total of 10 scoops, measuring and graphing it on the graph. The size of measuring cup we used is 1/2 cup. So after the last scoop, we noticed that the graph forms a slight inclination upward. It's similar to a cubic graph. Now we will be doing the Coke-shaped bottle. For this bottle, I'm using a tablespoon cup. Again, I will be filling with sand for 10 scoops. You may notice as I pour, I shake the bottle, and that is just to level out the height of the sand. For this graph, we notice that there are sharper increases from 3 to 5 cups compared to the first shape of the cylinder graph. Again, it resembles a cubic graph.
Hey guys, my name is Ericka and I'll be using the martini glass for the fill it up. And of course, I'm going to be using a 1/2 cup for a total of 10 scoops. After the first 5 scoops, we start noticing that's forming more of a straight, constant line. Then, in the last 3 scoops, it starts to form such a curve. And the curve is more constant. And we're done. Second one next. And here is the next shape that I decide to choose. And for one last time, I decide to use a 1/2 cup. And again for a total of 10 scoops. As we start finishing up, we start noticing that this one's a little bit similar to the martini one, where it has a little constant, then it curves, and it has another constant. Kind of like an inflection. Graph A matches with the bucket due to the fact that it is rising here at a constant rate, and it rises and rises, but once it reaches up here, it slows down. Graph B matches with the plunge funnel. For that reason, at that shape, it has a certain rate. Then at the next shape, it has a different rate, creating that specific graph. Graph D matches a conical flask. It resembles an exponential, so it rises slowly at those parts, and then at the very top it increases drastically. For the ink bottle, we meant to put graph F, and this is due to the fact that at the very bottom we have a certain exponential increase, and then towards the end it increases drastically exponentially, which is why you have a curve. Graph I is evaporating flask, and this resembles more of an inflection, and it's due to the fact of the shape. It's more it increases and then it inflects, and it increases at a different rate. And for the base, we chose graph E, and this is due to the fact that, again, more similar to the other one, that due to the shape, it increases at a certain point, and then again at a certain point differently.
Graph C, the bottle looks like this, resembling a T. This reason is it goes up at a constant rate, and there's a drastic change at the wider part of the T. For graph H, the graph for graph H would look like sort of like a Christmas tree, which is basically two triangles stacked up on each other. That reason being, similar to the conical flask, it's going up in a triangular motion constantly, and as it gets narrower, the rate gets steeper. And as it goes towards the second triangle, it becomes constant and again goes steeper. For graph G, the bottle would look kind of like a building, kind of like a skyscraper. That reason being is that there's a constant here, there's another one here, and then there's a steeper one on the top. So there's 3 sections on the graph, and there's 3 sections to the bottle.
Thank you guys for watching Ivana and I's Fill It Up Extra Credit Challenge.